Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And today we are at Lytle Creek, California. And we've been doing a little bit of metal detecting and doing that kind of stuff. And we just stopped at a little restaurant up the road. Outstanding food. Very, very good. And the waitress actually took my information of my YouTube channel, and she will be leaving a comment when she sees this video later today and put in the name of the restaurant that she works at. We got our adventure pass there too, so it was kind of a handy little deal to get in there and have lunch, get filled up. Now we started at the top of the creek bed here where it's dry, where there's no water running. Now we're down a little further past and out of the town, and as you can see, beautiful scenery here, nice mountains. But see, this looked like a good place because you could see all of the white rock up there in the mountains, and there's a lot of it, and it's all coming down here to this stream bed. And I was working this side of the slowest bend of the stream here, and I got a hit right here. I went down inside of there and dug and dug and dug just to find an aluminum candy bar wrapper. Oh, anyway, up at the higher section, I found this little thing. Let me see if I can get it in focus there. Oh, are we going to focus or aren't we? Excuse me, I got a little gnat bothering me. Oh, there we go. You see that little dark center right there? Well, I used my eye loop to check in there, and there's a little chunk of gold down inside of there. And that's a nice piece of quartz that I got. Just beautiful. So that was the first gold found up there today, but it's a very tiny little piece, but every piece counts. So I'll be breaking that one up. I got it in my shirt pocket right now. And this is all the stuff we carry. Just a plastic spoon for digging, a pick, and got my pinpointer. This is a pinpointer, and what you do is just turn it on, and you get anywhere near metal and this thing will sound off. Even if you got too close to your metal detector. It'll let you know that there's something in the hole. So I use my metal detector first to hit a target, and then I'd get down in there with this and start digging around in the hole and pinpoint the location so I don't have to dig a big hole. But yeah, we're having some fun. And there's Andy down there with his little dog, and he's checking out that little section. He's got a couple of target hits over there. But I'm going to check out this little slow bend of the stream right here, and then I might go over to that side and check out the slow bend of the stream over there. And that's where you want to look, is the place where the streams slow down the most. That's where the gold will drop off because the water can't move it too fast. But I think I'm also going to go right up this way a little ways and check right up under that tree area, because it looks like there's a dam there, and all these rocks which make a natural sluice. And this has got a waterproof coil, so I could stick it right in the water and check around. But we don't want to bring down the sluice box or the gold pans or anything like that until we got a few hits and targets and see if we were wasting our time or not. So that's where we're at. And we're having a little bit of fun here. So I'm going to cut this one off and call it part one. I love the scenery out here, and it's a beautiful day. It's not cold. Of course, the water is ice cold, but it's not cold here. It's comfortable. We'll check out this area and see if we find anything here. If not, then we'll move to another area and so forth and so on, and until we find something that seems to be the right place, and then I won't tell you where that is. Like my famous question when anybody says, "Where'd you find that gold?" And I say, "Right by the rock near the big tree." And they go, What rock and big tree? Let me draw you a map. So I take a piece of paper and I draw a rock and a big tree and I say right there. You don't ever tell anybody where you found your gold. You'll never get back in over there. All right, everybody, that's all I have for right now. But if I drag this out for another couple of minutes, I can monetize this and then do a part 2 later. Anyway, look at this side of the road. Look at that big old hunk of rock there. Now, there are some quartz stringers running through that rock up there too, and all through that rock up there. So we could have, if there's gold in those rocks, it could have gotten down here into this stream bed over the years. Erosion, rains, earthquakes, all kinds of stuff like that. Those rocks end up falling prey to gravity and coming down this way. And you can see the sediment build up on these beds here. That's another place that you want to check. You want to go through there with your metal detector, because at one time the water was up that high. And if the water dropped off quickly, it would deposit the gold up there in those banks, because it would fall out as soon as the water wasn't moving fast enough to move the heavy gold. Remember, gold is about 9 times heavier than any other mineral you're going to find out here. So it will fall out quite quickly. Now, I just noticed that on the other side of those trees, there's another stream running. So I think I'm going to have to get across here and go down through that little pathway and check that other stream bed out. Because the closer you get to places like that with the big quartz stringers, let me see if I can zoom in on that. See that quartz up there? Those are places that you really want to know about where gold might be. So there's gold up there that had fallen down that mountain, and that's all quartz right over through there. Yeah, that's all quartz inside of there. So there could be gold that got washed down from there into here. So if we do find stuff down here, then we start working our way upward to where it may have come from to see if we can find the bigger deposits. All right, so that's about all I've got here, except I still need 30 seconds more to make my 8 minutes. And this will be part 1, Lytle Creek. Beautiful. Coming towards the end of the day here, though, we're going to be packing up pretty soon and heading back up the hill. And I won't post these until I get back up there. So the road is right up here, and I'm parked right about there, right below that washout. So it wasn't a very long walk to get down here. Pretty cool. We're having fun. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget the thumbs up down there, and don't forget to subscribe. This is G Bear signing off temporarily.